Hey traders, John Halley. Today, just a quick little update. It's probably going to be long now. Every time I say it's going to be a quick update, it's probably going to be a long update because I go on tangents, right? So my two brain cells, sometimes they're on fire and sometimes only one brain cell is working. But we're going to just have an update, guys, just on a short-term technical analysis basis of what the chart's telling us and what happened today in the markets and what is the story telling us in the markets? Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. All right, traders, before I start, I used to sell the trading course you're looking on the screen right now. I used to sell that for like $500 or something. But now, guys, I'm having such an amazing trading year. I just love my trading. And I just want to give back. So I'm actually giving away free membership access for a limited time. I don't know when I'm going to close it down. So by the time you watch this, if you do go check it out and it is closed down and it's not no free access, then I apologize in advance. But to get free membership access, then just go to johnsfreegift.com and you'll be able to get access to all that. Plus there's some other bonus videos and just go get the help you need, right, guys? It's free. You got nothing to lose. Just go check it all out. I know you're going to love it. Let's go have a look at the stock market indices, and then we'll look at gold, silver, and all those other markets. And we'll have a look at a few other things as well too. There's one stock, guys, that I believe that is setting up to have a very nice move to the upside, and I'll talk to you about that. And it's actually a tech stock. So let's actually start off with the good old DG, the Dow Jones. And what's happening right now in the Dow Jones is you can see that we were in this wedgie, right? This big wedgie, you know the whole. I just thought about drawing an arson with a wedgie behind it, but I'm not sure. How do you actually draw that? Anyway, so we were in the big wedgie, but look what happened. The wedgie broke to the upside, and we got a nice little higher low, ran up higher high, higher low, and now we're running to the upside. A little bit of a down day today, not much. So what is the story telling us? The buyers are still in control. See, one thing that's really important to understand, guys, is that even if these periods through here, the market's actually having a bit of a pullback, the sellers are not in control there. It's so important that when you're looking at the overall trend analysis and the overall market itself, that you look at it from a perspective of trend analysis, not day by day, because the trend is your friend until the end. Now, what is the trend? The trend is not this. That is not the trend. What is the trend? The trend is this. You see what I just did there? See, what a lot of people think is like, oh, well, the market's been selling off a little bit. The sellers are in control. The sellers are knocking it down. The market's going to crash. Right? And the bumblebees start to go crazy. Right? I guarantee you, we get a couple more down days. You watch the bumblebees all over YouTube are going crazy already. So when you get these pullback periods through here, guys, it's not the end of the overall big bull market and so on and so forth. Because as you can see, we have looked through here, we've had these lows, and higher lows all through this market. Now we've had a big pullback. So even if we did get that, and that, and that, and that, as long as we stay above this 32,000 level, somewhere around that, as long as we stay above this low here, the market's continuing to make these higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And until the market does that, the market is not topping out. Okay, so we have low, higher low, higher low. The market is continuing to make a very nice move up. So do not be fighting the market. Don't fight it. Okay, and if you're listening to some other bumblebees out there on YouTube telling you all the scientific reasons why the market's going to crash, please don't go in and short it. Now, guys, I know a lot of you are trying to predict, what happened last year is not going to happen again this year. Different situation, different circumstances, different things are happening. All right, so please don't be trying to predict the next black swan, because a black swan is just that. It comes out of nowhere. And yes, that crash is coming, but maybe not for another year or two, okay? So we're having that, and so bulls are in control. Looking at the S&P 500, look at this here. Low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Nice move to the upside. Okay, so having a little bit of a pullback. Even if we got something like that, we're probably going to get way here we are. Hey, wait. For you guys that are from New Zealand, kia ora. All right, kia ora. And for you guys that are not from New Zealand, kia ora. I'm pretty sure is a sign of respect. It means hello or goodbye, something like that. But it's basically a sign of respect. So kia ora, my New Zealand brothers. So we can see here, right? Low, higher low, higher low. Look at this here, low and move up. So maybe if we did get a bit of a pullback, guys, cool. Yeah, away we go again to the upside. But the Nasdaq, same sort of thing. Low, high, bit of a here, bit of a roll to the upside. So we get a bit of a pullback to the support level. Then this support level around the 13,600. It's probably likely to hold, and we're probably likely to see whooshka, right? Whooshka back up to all-time new highs, and away we go. Now, talking about the good old tech stocks, there is, I'm actually in one tech stock right now, which is Microsoft. Got in right this day here, whoosha. And very nice move so far. So I'm still in it right now. I don't know what's going to happen, so don't shoot the messenger. No, you shouldn't be getting into Facebook now because Microsoft right now, because Microsoft has already made a very nice move, and it was based on a system that I trade. It wasn't based on, whoa, look, it's just breaking up, so I'm going to get in now. Guys, I had a system I trade, and I'm in many other trades based on this system that I just trade here, okay? Not just one trade. Who knows? Microsoft could turn into a loss. I doubt it. I think we're about to see some moon action out of the tech sector, which brings me to the good old Facebook, right? Was it Facebook? Yeah. I think one brain cell is trying to fire right now. Which brings me to good old Facebook. Guys, what I'm seeing here with Facebook is setting up to be very, very, very nice. I like Facebook's setup. Really do. We're getting a very nice, we can see here we had this sort of upward movement through here. We had the ultimate high point up there, and then we had this ultimate low point down through here. Okay, and so we can see that when we can see that we're breaking up through here. So the scenarios that I see here with Facebook is that I see that if Facebook can hold these levels here for a bit, even if we had a little bit more of a pullback, right? So the previous, let's actually go back on the previous support and resistance was around about there, down to there somewhere, right? So where that is. So even if we had a little bit more of a pullback, if we got something like that, and then we got something like this, and then we broke past 1350. There you go. 1350. Facebook at 1350. Oh, probably will be after this melt up is finished. 315. Once we break three, if we can get down where we are right now, if we can start to scoop back up and get back above 315, then I believe we are off to the races. And then I believe that we're probably likely to see a $50 rise. So I would say that good old Facebook is probably on its way up to around 350 if we can get that sort of move there. So bit of a free gift there, guys. But also, as you know, there's no guarantee. So if I get that, which is probably going to be an entry signal for me, I may get that. And then I get stopped out. Part of trading, guys. That's the nature of the beast. Move over now through to gold and silver. And the good old gold right now has, let's have a look at this here. So good old gold has continued to hold this level. Bottom, top. And now we're breaking up. A little bit of a pullback right where we are right now. We're starting to develop some sort of a smaller trend line. So I'd have to say there's a bit of a support and resistance line going on through there. So I believe we're probably likely to continue to stair step above this here. A little bit of a pullback is probably going to get down to, there's probably a lot of support around that sort of 17. So today, this is today. So I believe we're probably going to get a bit of a support coming back in around about that 1755 level. And then I believe we're likely to continue back up towards the 1820 level when it comes to gold there. And also when it comes to silver's still in that, we still haven't broken this high point here. So this is the main point through here. This is the main point that I'm looking at for me to see that the trend is changing. If we do start to break above, say, this line, if we do start to break below this line through here, so we start to break below, let's call it $25.50 on silver, then we're probably going to make another move to the downside. So it's going to be like we are in a downward trend, so the movement is still down. But that being said, If we start to break above 2650, then that could be the start of a move back up towards sort of the 28 to 29 level. If we don't do that and we hold here and we start to break back below 25, momentum to the upside is slowing down. So the momentum is slowing, and if we do get something like this, guys, then we're probably going to go for, we get something like that, then we're probably likely to see a bit of another drop to the downside, and then it's probably likely to head back down towards these lows through here then, if that happens, which is around about that $22 level. So this is looking on a short-term basis, guys. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen, but here's a little bit of things that I'm looking at for the if scenarios. We break down, we'll probably head down towards 22. We break above, we're probably likely to see a nice move up from there. So I hope you enjoyed today's session, guys. Make sure you head on down to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link in the description to grab access to that free membership access to that trading course. And also let me know what you think about the markets today. See you guys.